Our story begins with them conducting tests on a mini test patient. Alright, you, come here. He sticks a needle in him. The man begins to grow in size. His skin begins to change. And then he explodes. Dang it, the man thinks to himself. Alright, bring the next prisoner. He sticks a needle in him again. And then suddenly the man begins to transform into a wolf-like creature. Time to test its capabilities. He hands another prisoner in. The prisoner tries to run away, but the creature ends up eating him alive. We're still in testing, but it should work, the man thinks to himself. However, one of the leaf ninja, didn't seize it. Oh man, I've got to report this. The leaf ninja didn't go toward the hidden leaf village. Meanwhile, back in the hidden leaf village, Trevor is in the Naruto Kage office. Naruto tells them that they've been getting a rumor about illegal human experimentation. One of their droning has confirmed the rumor and gave us the location. Your mission is to investigate and, if possible, shut down the operation. Normally I give you backup for this mission, but they sound like a bunch of lowlives. Suddenly, his squadron arrived. Tom, Matt, and Steve arrive. It could be no. No way, the man says. There's no way they can go. Could it be good training? Naruto says. Naruto, don't. Steve, Matt, and Tom, your mission will fortunately be a B rank. Really? Tom thinks to himself. No, Trevor says. Yes, a little while later, they are jumping through the trees. Their droning master explains the mission that they are heading toward enemy ground. Maybe I can scare them away. Waiter Sensei thinks to himself. Hey, if you don't listen to my orders carefully, you're all gonna die, he says. Understood, Tom says. Who am I kidding? Trevor thinks to himself. They're too stupid to be afraid. They arrive at the base. Wow, there really are human experiments, Tom thinks to himself. When suddenly they get spotted by the leader himself. He throws a paper bomb at them. It explodes and begins to separate them. Tom, Steve, and Matt all fall into the building, while the leader himself fights against the droning. You really think those gang can make a difference? You're dead meat, the man says. He kicks the man back. Wind sow, archers and scream. The man dies and begins to fight against the leader. Meanwhile, back with Tom and Matt, they begin to fight against the many bandits who come their way. Forget this, the bandits say. I can't believe I'm saying this, but they're too strong. Bring in the beast. Suddenly, they hear a giant roar and the creature comes out from before. Tom uses his hands to try and cover the ground, but the creature dodges and kicks Tom in a wall. Mad uses his water release techniques, but the creature dodges and knees Mad in the face. Suddenly, it goes for Steve. Steve flash jumps all over the creature, punching and kicking him in the face. However, the creature then throws Steve back. We can't win this, Steve thinks to himself. Water clone jutsu. He makes a bunch of water clones. That should distract them. Let's get out of here. Steve manages and run away. Only to run into the many prisoners in the facility. They see small children and recent adults. Wow, Tom thinks to himself. They're experiencing on you guys. Suddenly the creature comes back. Suddenly the creature begins to transform into a man. Wait, he was a man the whole time? Matt thinks to himself. There's no way we're taking him with us, Tom says. What if he transforms again? We have to. We can't just abandon him. Meanwhile, the droning master then begins to fight against the leader. When suddenly the leader finds himself surrounded by the men. Seeing that he's outmatched, he summons a giant mantis. No choice, Matt thinks to himself. Water vortex. The water vortex completely takes the mantis out. How come we didn't do that before? Tom asks. It takes up too much chakra. I can only use it once a day. And it completely takes out the man. Meanwhile, a little while later, back in the Hidden Leaf village, Trevor begins to give his support to Naruto. He tells him that they weren't able to capture the leader, but they were able to capture the bandits. bandits. They're being interrogated by the Yambu Black Ops. And the people who were captured by the man from the Sand village. The man who had a bootlegged curse mark couldn't control the curse mark, but he's still working on that. Alright? It seems like the mission was a success for now. We need to keep a lookout for these human experiments. Back with Tom and Matt, they begin to goof off about how their first mission was a B-Link, but suddenly Trevor arrives. Trevor tells them that it's entirely up to them, but if they want to, they can take the tuning exams